Hey guys,
Alrighty.
welcome to the arena. Here, as we've previously just discussed, we've got Forsaken Empire in red with triple Nighthawk, double Gila, an Orthrus, two Kirins, a Hyena, and a Skybreaker. So fairly sort of cookie cutter shield missile. Although we have seen Nighthawks sometimes struggle without Lokis, and the Loki is banned this week. So this could, it may be sort of a weakened Nighthawk comp, but they may also go heavy missiles.
Yeah, and also on the other side, we see Scorp Navy triple Sleipnir, triple Sipple, double Kirin. So we have two potentially DPS heavy comps, potentially two very big rush comps. But the one benefit for the Sleipnirs, of course, is they can turn around and just run away. They can use their distance from their projectiles to try and stay away from these Nighthawks and just buy a bit more time. But yeah, this Nighthawks have no support beyond a Hyena. If that Hyena gets popped for any reason, these Nighthawks are going to be left alone and are going to have a lot of trouble applying to targets.
Yeah, what I am a little bit concerned about is these three Spiffles, with the
Oh yeah.
two healers and the Orthrus, both lurking, and the Hyena as well for application. Those Spiffles are probably, I would assume, are going to try and rush in and let their Sleipnirs do maximum damage.
Yep,
But
they're going
with
to go
the
two
two
ways.
healers, the Orthrus and the Hyena, it's going to be very, very tricky to do that without dying in a fire. To put it one way,
You
those
have to go one
healers
of
and
two
Orthrus
ways there.
just
They
absolutely
have to
melt
either
them.
charge or run away. There's
Yeah,
there's no option there. You have to
and
pick one or the
charging
other.
is definitely risky, but also running away means you don't really contribute that much at the given moment. So
That's
it's a tough call to
exactly.
make. But they are
They're
in
going
fact
in with
rushing
the
in,
Leroy.
and the
Get
Hyena,
get
of
get the
course, is
hyena.
saying, "Get these things out of here! Get these things off me!"
Yep.
And the first
Get
triple
the
of
hyena.
Thomas
Get the
Wild
hyena.
Duck is
Come on,
getting
buddies.
absolutely chunked, and the Orthrus and Gilas are just saying, "Right, we'll deal with him." Hyena, quickly web and
Oh
paint the
god.
second one. Let's deal with
I
him.
want to see what these Sleipnirs are doing now. They're also charging in? Yes, they are. Yep. Okay, the entire team's charging in. Looks like Skybreaker's
They are
going in to
charging in,
try
but
and
these
attack.
Spiffles look too fast for their own good, as the second one is now webbed down, painted, and taking absolute chunks, and he goes down as well, Rich
Oof.
Thugster, so already just one Spiffle left. They're trying to spread jams, this Griffin is trying to spread jams across the three Nighthawks, but it doesn't seem to be enough. These Spiffles are still just absolutely melting regardless.
Yep, that's it. They did not manage to get the hyena or anything else, so now they're dead. So that's their entire tackle wing gone. Now it's just going to be three Sleipnirs and a Scorp Navy versus the world.
Yeah, and of course that's a really dire situation to be in if these Sleipnirs want to be on top of you. The Nighthawks, assuming they are heavy missile fit without the Lokis, the Nighthawks have a little bit more range to play with. And with this Hyena, they can control range now. Forsaken Empire have absolute range control of this arena. With those Fipples dead, there is absolutely nothing that can really threaten the Hyena. So he can just park up wherever he wants, really. This Griffin now, you're annoying, go away. And he swiftly
Yep.
dies.
I'm just double checking. Are those heavy missile Nighthawks?
I would
Might
assume
be
so.
right.
I would assume so. I mean,
Damn.
I haven't zoomed in and checked, but with the absence of the Loki, I think we saw Ham Nighthawks doing very, very poorly without the Loki for application. They just get kited. They've only got like 20 kilometers range maximum. So it ends up being quite restrictive when you come up against anything that's faster than you or has more projection. And this Sleipnir of
And when
Nick
your
Barron
hyena
now
dies.
is, yeah, exactly. Your Hyena is obviously a lot less, he's a lot weaker in terms of HP and survivability than a Loki. So having the Hyena be your sort of single linchpin of application, if he dies, then you kind of lose. Is not a great position to be in. But this Sleipnir now, Nick Barron, is just taking absolute chunks. The Nighthawks are just flying around firing missiles at him. They don't really care where they are. The other two Sleipnirs are on top of them, but
Yeah, they are.
I mean they can't. They don't really seem able to break them particularly well. The Kirins are on the other side of the arena though, so they may be able to get some damage in before these Kirins can get over here. But
That that
I
is the
don't know.
problem with
Nighthawks can be
fighting Nighthawks,
tanky.
of course, is you have to pretty much fire kinetic, and these Sleipnirs can, of course, choose whatever ammo they please, and these Nighthawks are really tanky. So it kind of goes back and forth there. It's each one has their benefits. At the moment, that first Nighthawk is starting to struggle. The very good
Yeah,
resist can
I
still be
think
worn down.
I think they had aggro on something else, but these Kirins were over there repping someone up, but now this Nighthawk is needing reps, and he was 70 kilometers away. But the Kirins have finally arrived on the scene of the crime, and Windjackal he just goes down before these Kirins can get on there. If they maybe got over here 5 or 10 seconds sooner, they could have kept him
Oh,
up.
that
But
Sleipnir!
he does go down. But the
Akov's
Sleipnir of
nose.
Akov is also going to go down, I think.
Oh, he got that low just as that Nighthawk died, and they're just holding at the moment. No, never mind. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
Oh, I've been confused by the color of the Kirins. Apologies. Those were the blue Kirins over there. So they were struggling to get onto the Sleipnir. The red Kirins actually just coasting in front, cutting everything out, and saying, "You're caught. Whatever. You're going to die, but we're still in a commanding position here." The Kirins obviously can't really burn back in, or they get caught, and then you've got even less reps if your Kirins are dead. So, yeah, Timok to zero, Telram. They were trying to keep one Sleipnir alive, burned
Oh
across
my
the arena to try
god!
and save the other one, but ultimately
Look at
ended up losing
Timoxa.
both of
Look at the
them.
drones on him. The
Yeah, it's
Kieran
not a
of
good.
Timoxa.
It's not good.
I'm sorry, it's just hilarious. I just see this massive drone cloud just chasing this Kieran. Don't forget, at least 2 of those are Gila boosted drones. All it takes is like 1 hit, and yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Yeah,
That
Gila's
is a
obviously
brutal airbag.
insanely powerful. I think we talked about it a couple of weeks ago, but 11 points and these things offer everything you could want because Orthreses for 8 points are very strong. You get these rapid light missiles; they absolutely shred frigate wings. But the thing with Gilas is because let's say half or 2/3 of their damage, whatever, some of their damage is in drones. They aren't susceptible to clips, so they still apply really well. But they don't have to reload their drones, obviously. And obviously, those drones also exceptionally strong in terms of hit points. So focusing the drones is tricky. And most importantly, perhaps, they get 5 sets of drones, I believe. So even killing them, even if you do kill off the Gila drones, if you have some magical weapon, super weapon that just destroys Gila drones, they've got 8 more. They don't really care. So killing Gila drones is futile, and they absolutely wreck you.
Exactly. I think they're actually. I can't remember if the Gilas actually increased price in this tournament as well, but
It is, yeah,
there's a reason they get increased
for a
price.
good
They are
reason.
disgusting. Wait, Slept is about to go down. Like, there's nothing they can do. They don't have the DPS anymore to break these Nighthawks. And now they've got a Scorp Navy on its own. And unfortunately, the part's name is not dang cool, so I don't think he can solo this. So this match is, unfortunately, I believe, is going to be over.
Yeah, and my caster curse continues. I think that's 3 for 3 now, where I've predicted the team who has gone to lose. So whoever is playing next, which is the Minions versus Volta, you better be quaking in your boots and hoping that I don't pick you to win because it's not a good omen.
Wait, hold on. I just looked in chat. Did they actually do that, Brett? Did they actually shoot Kieran's Rapid Heavies? Please don't tell me they did. Oh my god. Okay, we'll talk about that one after this match. But yeah, Scorp Navy going down quick. There's nothing he can do. Still a lot of DPS on the field though, so well done. They're keeping this comp alive.
Yeah, and they're showing that this Nighthawk comp isn't necessarily predicated on the presence of a Loki with the Loki band here. I think we've seen this kind of comp before a couple times with these heavy missile Nighthawks, and it's had varying degrees of success. But here, executed very well. Clearly, a very efficient comp still. Sort of still relying on the application of the hyena, but not
Hey,
totally predicated on its existence. And yeah, with that, they'll take the match.
yep, went for an MJD. Good on him, mate. Well, that was send it back to the studio and see what they think.